I've had epilepsy my whole life. Um, all kinds. Um, they seem to pick and choose as life goes. Um, I have had brain surgery for it. Um, I've had four implants um, for the epilepsy, uh, but that's medically speaking. Um, been to four universities. I'm a freelance designer, um, and I've been, freelancing now for the last decade. And yeah, I'm a fine artist, author, and I've published 14 books. I think kids in general just have a hard time with that. I had a select few that helped me when I went down. I recall, having to yell out to a certain couple people, when I had them, I'm going to go down or I need help. And they would be there or not to catch me. But the rest of the kids were more like, told to get away and get out of the way. And then the wheelchair would come and they'd wheel me down to the nurse's office, and I'd have to sit there all day until my parents came. Happened a lot. And so a lot of isolation. Yeah. So, and I went to a Christian school. So my parents would then come and pick me up, and I'd come home and go up and nap the headache off. I get these severe headaches, after the seizures. And so I do remember sometimes it was dad, sometimes it was mom. They would come and get me while I was sitting in a wheelchair in an isolated room for most of the day. I remember my brother was in the same school, and I would attempt to throw myself into his classroom, or if I knew I was nearby when I was having some sort of sensory stuff in my eyes, I'd try to get as close to my brother so he'd find me. It's not easy to live alone with the condition. I mean, I have blackout moments, and I can be having a normal time watching television and all of a sudden have a seizure, and I've awakened at Rutgers, miles away. I've awakened at churches and places that I've left and been locked out of my home. And cops found me, and they think that I'm drunk. They think like it's something else, and you have to hope that you're gonna get a merciful person, and who brings you back, or who unlocks your house or whatever. But those blackout moments are definitely scary, and it actually kind of hits you later. Like in the moment, you're so full of adrenaline and doing things that you would never do, not seizing. And then it kind of hits you later in the day, and it's like you're just bombarded with all of these images. When you seize out in public, I've fallen and hit my head at just about every restaurant and building you could think of around here, and they all know me. And it's like you don't actually experience it in the moment, but then you come back by yourself, and you get all this post-trauma imagery, in your head, and it's like and then I have to pray about it, and you know, uh, just ask for some peace. And he seems to take it from me. So um, I'm grateful for that. So that's kind of the attitude that we all have. It's like, it is what it is. You have to get up. You have to keep living.